Good morning and welcome back to Morning Markets from True Potential. Paul Durrant, Investment Director. Looking at yesterday's stock markets, we saw a strong rebound in equity markets across the board after some weakness at the start of the week. US equities led that rebound up just short of 1% as investor confidence came back. We saw consumer discretionary, energy and technology stocks doing particularly well, and we saw also UK and European stocks performing strongly. If we look at economic data, it was a relatively quiet day yesterday. We did, however, there was one survey data point that caught my eye, which was the US Small Business Survey, which is released monthly. The survey is used by economists as it gives a good read on domestic demand and useful for extrapolating hiring and wage trends in the broader economy. If we look at the latest reading, we saw a modest rise, up 0.5 points to 98.9, slightly ahead of consensus. The rise in confidence was reflected by more firms planning to hire and invest, which is important. It gives and they have greater confidence on the earnings growth outlook and a slight improvement in the general business outlook over the next 6 months. There were still some concerns over future economic conditions. The demand for labour and inventories continues to remain at historic highs. There was also half of the survey reported that the job openings that they couldn't be filled, and supply chains remained persistent issue, although the price rises did start to ease during the month, which is good news. So firms reported that the greatest threat that they're facing is the quality of labour available to them, but also the inflationary pressures that they're being faced with. On inflation, we did hear from the US Federal Reserve Chair, Jay Powell, who talked about the challenges of inflation and the impact that may have on the labour market. As such, they affirmed that they have the necessary tools to tame inflation, but also continue economic normalisation. Today, we'll get the latest US inflation report, which is expected to show a headline inflation rate of 7.1% over the year. It'll be important really to dig into the details and look at the underlying drivers of inflation. We'll look at that tomorrow. Thank you for listening. That's all from us today, and we'll see you next time.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Join us for a very special event, episode 100 of the Do More With Your Money show, this Wednesday, the 12th of January at 4 p.m, and this will be broadcast live on the True Potential YouTube channel. Ask us anything during the live broadcast Q&A or send your questions in now in the comments below. Our panel will include the True Potential senior partners, the investment management team, and all of our previous panelists as we celebrate 100 episodes of helping you to do more with your money. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the True Potential YouTube channel. Subscribe now to make sure you do not miss out. Thank you.